Welcome back to my favorite coin purchaser on YouTube. If you've ever thought an ordinary looking coin could change your life, then you're absolutely in the right place. Today, we're going deep into the astonishing world of one particular American coin that's shaking the coin collector community to its core. This is the legendary Liberty 1 dime 1974 United States coin. And yes, you heard it right. It now holds an unbelievable estimated market value of $5.6 million. Buckle up, because in this video, we're diving into the lengthy historical journey, circulating value, and the shocking reasons why this coin has become one of the hottest numismatic treasures of our time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a story that could put a fortune right into your hands. Let's rewind to the year 1974. America was facing significant changes: the aftermath of the Vietnam War, the unfolding of the Watergate scandal, and deep economic shifts including rising inflation. Amid all this, the U.S. Mint continued its mission to keep the country moving economically with consistent coin production. The Roosevelt dime, first introduced in 1946, was a tribute to the late President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who had passed away the year before. His leadership during the Great Depression and World War II, along with his efforts to combat polio through the March of Dimes campaign, earned him a permanent place on the 10-cent coin. Fast forward to 1974, the Roosevelt dime was still going strong. The coin was struck at three major facilities of the U.S. Mint: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each had its own signature: no mint mark for Philadelphia, a small D for Denver, and an S for the San Francisco proof coins. But not all 1974 dimes were created equal. Some of these coins were struck with errors, rare die varieties, or preserved in pristine condition that now make them worth more than gold. In fact, one specimen in near-perfect mint state with extraordinary strike quality and full torch lines was recently auctioned at an astonishing $5.6 million, setting collectors and investors ablaze with excitement. On-screen graphics show both sides of the 1974 Liberty 1 dime. Now let's take a closer look at the design and composition of the 1974 Liberty 1 dime. You'll see the left-facing profile of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, dignified, focused, and framed with the word Liberty on the left, the motto "In God We Trust" below his neck, and the minting year 1974 near the bottom right. On the reverse side, we find the classic design featuring a torch, symbolizing liberty, flanked by an olive branch for peace and an oak branch for strength. This rich symbolism is accompanied by the inscriptions United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, and the denomination 1 dime. In 1974, the dime was made with a clad composition of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, bonded to a pure copper core. This post-1965 composition was introduced to replace the previous 90% silver coins due to rising silver prices. Yet, despite lacking silver, certain 1974 dimes have gained enormous value based on rarity and condition. Vending machines and collector albums. The 1974 Liberty 1 dime was mass-produced for circulation. Millions of these dimes passed through the hands of Americans, used in payphones, vending machines, gas stations, and corner stores. In normal circulated condition, a 1974 dime today still holds its face value of 10 cents. That's right, in day-to-day commerce, it remains just another dime. But here's the game changer: if you're holding a high-grade uncirculated 1974 dime, especially one with mint errors or full split bands, you could be sitting on a rare collectible worth thousands, or even millions. A proof version $5 to $25. More if graded high rare mint errors or full band varieties in MS68 plus condition, $5,000 to $100,000 record sale of a flawless specimen with impeccable detail and historical significance. $5.60 million. Now that is the kind of leap in value that gives every coin collector goosebumps. Footage of magnifying glasses, grading services, and expert collectors. If you think you might have a valuable 1974 dime in your possession, here's what you. This refers to the distinct, well-defined horizontal lines on the torch on the reverse. Dimes with full bands are far rarer and command high premiums. Off-center strikes. These minting errors can boost value if the coin design is clearly visible and at least 50% off-center. Double die obverse. Look for signs of doubling on the date or lettering, especially around the word Liberty and the motto. Some dimes were accidentally struck on foreign planchets or even on pennies. These freaks of the minting process are incredibly rare. Coins graded by professional agencies like PCGS or NGC in mint state 67 or higher are the cream of the crop. Cut to dramatic lighting. Music builds suspense. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. How did a 1974 Liberty 1 dime fetch a staggering $5.6 million at auction? While many would scoff at such a price for a 10-cent coin, here's the truth. The world of rare coin collecting is driven by condition, rarity, demand, and provenance. A perfect storm of these factors led to the astronomical value of a particular 1974 dime. In pristine, never circulated condition, graded an ultra-rare MS68 plus FB by PCGS, known for an unusual and rare die strike variation, featured in a prominent collector's estate auction at a world-class event with intense bidding. When scarcity meets history and high demand, prices like this become a reality. And who knows, the next $1 million dime might be hiding in your old coin jar. Ladies and gentlemen, what we've uncovered today is a testament to the extraordinary stories coins can tell. From a simple Roosevelt dime struck in 1974 to a piece of history worth millions, the Liberty 1 dime proves that fortune sometimes favors the curious, the observant, and the lucky. So, the next time you find spare change in your pocket, look closer. That seemingly average coin might just be a silent millionaire waiting for the right eyes to spot it. Tell us in the comments, have you ever found a rare coin? Do you own a 1974 dime? We'd love to hear your story. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want more deep dives into rare and valuable coins, smash that bell icon so you never miss an update from our treasure hunting community. This is bringing you the most valuable stories behind the smallest treasures. Until next time, keep your eyes sharp and your coins safe. Coin lovers, treasure hunters, and curious minds from around the globe. Today, you are about to take a fascinating journey into the world of American numismatics, a realm where history, mystery, and fortune collide. In this video, we'll uncover the incredible story of the Liberty 1 dime 1980p coin from the United States of America. A small coin with a mighty tale, and an unbelievable current market value of $8 million. Make sure to watch this video till the very end, because you might just discover that a hidden treasure could be sitting right in your pocket change. Now let's dive into the legacy, value, and shocking story behind the 1980p Liberty 1 dime. In the year 1980, America was experiencing a cultural and economic shift. The country was on the brink of technological advancements, economic challenges, and rising inflation. Amidst this backdrop, the Philadelphia Mint was actively producing the Roosevelt dime, commonly referred to as the Liberty 1 dime. The coin was part of the Roosevelt dime series, introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt after his death. But the 1980p version carried subtle differences that would later make it a hot topic among collectors. Unlike other coins, this dime bore the P mint mark, signifying it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. What made this significant was the fact that the Philadelphia Mint had only just started placing mint marks on coins in 1980, a revolutionary step at the time. Prior to that, Philadelphia minted coins typically carried no mint mark at all. The addition of the P on this dime became a historic moment in U.S. coinage. It represented a modernization of minting practices, transparency, and the beginning of a new era for coin identification. The obverse of the 1980 P Liberty One dime proudly displays the left-facing portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a man who led the nation through the Great Depression and World War II. Above his head you see the word Liberty, symbolizing the very foundation of the United States. To the left, you find the iconic motto, "In God We Trust." And below Roosevelt's neckline is the date, 1980. The reverse features the traditional torch in the center, flanked by an olive branch on the left and an oak branch on the right, representing peace, strength, and victory. The inscriptions read, "United States of America," and "One Dime," along with the motto, "E pluribus unum," meaning out of many one. This elegant yet powerful design was the work of John R. Cynic, the chief engraver of the United States Mint. It has become one of the most enduring and symbolic coin designs in American history. The 1980 P dime is composed of a clad mixture of copper and nickel, a practical choice for durability in circulation. It weighs 2.27 grams, measures 17.91 millimeters in diameter, and has a reeded edge. But don't let the small size fool you. This tiny coin carries monumental value in today's collector market. Now let's talk about the original value and mintage. Back in 1980, the Liberty One dime with the P mint mark entered circulation with a face value of just 10 cents, or 1/10 of a dollar. It was used by millions of Americans every day, for parking meters, payphones, vending machines, and more. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 735 million of these dimes in 1980. Yes, you heard that right, over 700 million. But among these dimes, only a few possessed the perfect combination of pristine condition, full torch strike, mint errors, and historical intrigue that make them highly sought after by numismatists and investors alike. In everyday circulation, these dimes were often scratched, worn, or tarnished. But for those that remained untouched, stored in rolls, discovered in mint sets, or saved in exceptional condition, their value has skyrocketed over the decades. Today, a regular worn 1980 P dime may still be worth only face value, 10 cents. But if you're lucky enough to find one in mint state or with specific errors, you could be looking at a dime worth thousands, or even millions. Here's where things get really interesting. Some 1980 P dimes contain rare minting errors or die varieties that significantly increase their value. Off-center strikes, double die, obverse full bands designation on the reverse torch, planchet errors or wrong metal compositions, die cracks or clashes. One such Liberty One dime 1980 P was found with a nearly perfect strike, full torch bands, and a sharp P mint mark. It was preserved in brilliant uncirculated condition and had no contact marks. A rare miracle in a coin with such high mintage. This particular specimen sold at a private auction for a jaw-dropping $8 million, shocking the numismatic world. Rarity and flawless condition, historic importance as the first Philadelphia dime with a mint mark, mint errors that make it one of a kind, high collector demand and limited verified perfect examples. The 1980 P Liberty One dime is more than a coin. It is a symbol of change, a tangible connection to the past, and a piece of art struck in metal. For collectors, it represents a turning point in mint history. For historians, it's a piece of American life from a unique era. And for treasure hunters, it is the golden goose, a modest-looking coin that could turn into a life-changing discovery. Numismatists today classify the 1980 P dime as a key modern collectible, especially when graded MS67 or higher by professional services like PCGS or NGC. Want to know if you're sitting on a fortune? Look for the P mint mark to the right of Roosevelt's neck. Check the condition: uncirculated, shiny, no scratches or dings. Use a magnifying glass to spot double dyes or full band. Details on the torch. Weigh it carefully. An odd weight might indicate a wrong planchet error. Get it graded. Submit it to a grading service for authentication and value assessment. And most importantly, store it properly. Use coin flips, capsules, or professional holders to protect it from air, moisture, and scratches. So there you have it. The remarkable journey of the Liberty One Dime 1980p, a coin once worth 10 cents, now potentially worth $8 million. This tiny treasure holds more than just monetary value. It carries with it history, legacy, and the thrill of the hunt. Could you be the next person to uncover $1 million dime in your drawer or pocket? Check your coins, treasure your change, and never underestimate the power of numismatic magic. If you found this video fascinating, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more incredible coin stories, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a rare find. Have a Liberty One dime or another rare coin story to share? Drop it in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, this is bringing you closer to history, one coin at a time. To another exciting episode on our Coin Collectors, where history meets value and rare treasures tell incredible stories. If you are passionate about coins, currency, and the hidden wealth in your pocket change, then you are at the right place. Today, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of a small yet significant American coin, the Liberty One dime from the year 1983, struck at the Denver Mint. That's right, the 1983 D. Roosevelt dime. You won't believe its background, historical significance, and the hidden value it might hold today. So, stay with us till the end, because what you are about to discover could change the way you look at dimes forever. Let's begin with the origins of this coin. The dime, which is worth 10 cents in U.S. currency, has a long and respected legacy. In 1946, just 1 year after the death of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, the United States Mint honored his legacy by placing his image on the dime. This decision was deeply tied to his association with the March of Dimes campaign, which was launched to fight polio, a disease Roosevelt himself battled. Now, fast forward to the year 1983. The United States was recovering from a deep recession, Ronald Reagan was president, and inflation was still a concern. During this time, the U.S. Mint was producing coins using a clad composition, a copper core with a nickel outer layer, due to rising metal costs in previous years. The 1983 D. Roosevelt dime was one of these coins, produced at the Denver Mint, which is represented by the small D mint mark located just above the date. Now, let's talk about the numbers. In 1983, the Denver Mint produced an astonishing 542,475,000 dimes. That's over 500 million coins. This makes the 1983 D dime a common circulation coin. However, what makes certain examples rare and valuable are the unique varieties, mint errors, and the condition or grade of the coin. Most of these dimes were used in daily transactions and suffered from heavy wear and tear. That's why high-grade, uncirculated examples, especially those graded MS67 and above by professional services like PCGS or NGC, can command a strong price in today's collector market. Some 1983 D dimes are known to have striking errors, die cracks, off-center strikes, and missing clad layers. These era coins are the true gems for collectors. For example, a 1983 D dime with a full torch and band detail on the reverse, known as FB, full bands, can bring a premium value, especially if graded MS67 or higher. A missing clad layer error on a 1983D dime could be valued anywhere between $100 to over $500, depending on the grade and eye appeal. Dimes struck off center or on the wrong planchet can even sell for hundreds or thousands of dollars. Now comes the exciting part: the market value. If you find a circulated 1983D dime in your change, its face value is 10 cents. But hold on, don't spend it just yet. Let's break it down. Circulated condition usually worth 10 to 25 cents. Mint state condition, these can fetch $1 to $5. MS66 grade, valued around $10 to $15. MS67 grade with full bands, this is where the big money starts. Coins at this level can be worth $100 to $300 or more. Rare error coins, missing clad, off-center, etc. Depending on rarity and condition, these can go from $50 to over $1,000 at auctions or online marketplaces. 1983D dime, graded MS67 FB by PCGS, sold for an impressive $546 at auction. Proof that even a dime can turn into dollars if it's rare enough. So how do you spot a valuable 1983D dime? Look for the mint mark, D, just above the ear. Check for full bands on the torch on the reverse side. Examine for errors, off-center strikes, wrong planchet, die cracks, and missing clad layers. Use a magnifier. Small details can make a huge difference. Submit valuable finds for grading. Use trusted services like PCGS or NGC for proper authentication and value. Certification. The 1983D Liberty 1 dime may seem like just another coin in your pocket, but it's packed with history, significance, and potential value. From honoring a legendary president to hiding rare errors worth hundreds of dollars, this small coin teaches us to always look closely. You never know when an ordinary-looking dime could be a collector's jackpot. So before you toss that change aside, take a second look. That 1983D Roosevelt dime could be a miniature treasure. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1983D Liberty 1 dime, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another episode on rare and valuable coins. Do you have a 1983D dime or another interesting coin? Share your thoughts or photos in the comments below. We love hearing from fellow collectors. Until next time, keep hunting, keep collecting, and remember, every coin has a story, and every pocket has potential treasure. Stay curious, stay passionate, and see you in the next video.